This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 825, the live event Endgame. Enjoy. I think you can ask the question, does this make this kind of engagement an Endgame? Because this is kind of what we tried to duplicate with our skill of the month, is that we're trying to, effectively create contests and competitions where people can, just drop in and say, hey, I want to do some fishing this month. Let's have a bit of a race. And if there was a whole slate of these things going on, and you could continue to skill beyond the 200 mil threshold with some kind of in-game counter that already existed, then maybe that would be a proper end game to skilling. Rather than, just making it, hey, let's have an infinite grind up to 2 billion farming XP. Just make it something that's a little bit more focused around the community aspect of it. That's an idea.
Yeah, you just have to build it first. I mean, there's a million things you can do with it once you break the barrier. We got to break the barrier.
And then you could, of course, have 1 month be focused around an event that is progression based, so that if you pay extra for it, you're going to earn more progression goodies from it, the replacement for treasure hunter, so to speak. But on another month, you could have an event where you don't need to pay anything to do it. Think of it kind of how Yak Track works. But it's a skilling event. 1 month, the skill might be farming. You unlock a slate of farming cosmetics. And it would effectively be a mini Yak Track that would, say, only last for a week or two. And then you could pay a little bit extra and get some extra cosmetics with it. Maybe this could be roped into Premier Club as well. Who knows?
Yep.
So
you're going to have to,
I think there is a way to kind of massage this into being an endgame if you wanted it to be.
Yep, there is, but they have to start thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
They have to start thinking of those
and I
little
think,
competitions, little rewards, and within groups. I mean, as I said, it's all well and good having it, as a worldwide thing, but I don't care what Joe Blow gets. And, he's got, 3 party hats and such, so he can just spend whatever he wants and win it. I want to do it in my little group, in my little clan, in my little friends.
Or maybe you could even have individualistic ones that track it.
Yep. Yeah.
In certain skills, kind of like we have a gathering week, so to speak.
Yeah. And that can go into achievements. Hey, I achieved this. They can add extra achievements. I did Yak Track in this amount of time, or, I did this, and, have those little things. I completed 7 Yak Tracks in a row. Those type of things they can add on to that achievement board, which will then allow people, to sort of have other goals once they have reached their sort of end game.
And I think at that point it's starting to feel like it is an end game, because you can take part in the ones that you want with it. And if every month there's going to be some kind of skilling progression thing that you can just choose to take part in, that's going to be releasing cosmetics for a certain skill. We got 28 skills in game. You do 1 a month. That's at least 2 years of rewards there. And then after that, you can kind of maybe just throw reruns in every so often, right? And still progress it along the way for progress for that kind of mini skilling event, and maybe earn, a different kind of trim associated with it.
Yep.
Did we just come up with community-based prestige mode for skills?
Maybe.
I mean, just on your cape, you can just have a different color, like your fishing cape, your 120 fishing cape, which sort of glows, I think, green at the bottom. It can glow gold if you've completed that. And the achievement system, I think, is very underutilized.
Yeah, you could use it. You could even have it in the achievement system as well.
Yeah. I think achievement system for endgame is underutilized. They need more endgame type achievements.
Yeah, there was an update at the tail end of last year that they put out that would make it easier for them to make achievements and have them be cost less in terms of load. So.
Yep.
Just hasn't been enough things to
use it yet.
And add in. At the moment.
And again, I mean, as we said, that they have. I mean, this is really the first year and a bit of Mod Warden. He's getting things underway, and once they've got everything streamlined, perhaps they that is something that they will be looking at, more of those achievements. I mean, they wouldn't have streamlined it to make it easier if they weren't going to be thinking ahead of utilizing it. So
right,
maybe we're just sort of 12 months ahead of them in our
right. And you're talking about using the achievement system, but there's no reason why any of these live events couldn't just add to the achievement system, and you could progress through it at your own leisure after the main event is done. You just probably wouldn't get the bulk of the cosmetics. Or could you still? I mean, I guess you could, because it'd be the same thing as releasing a new Overwatch skin, for example, and not earning it, in the main event. But you can still go back and, pay for it in Overwatch, or here you can earn it through an achievement.
Well, just even say with the yak tracks, okay, every 10 yak tracks, it means that the next one round, 5% lower goal. So if you have to get 1,000 fish, but you've done 10 yak tracks in a row, so you've got that little medal there. So next time round, you only have to get 950 fish. That type of thing, if you can do to keep that 10 in a row up, you get a little bit of a reward. If you miss one, it resets, and you've got to build up that 10 again. Just little things like that they could sort of also incorporate into these things to keep people interested and keep people playing those type of things.
You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.